Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. So we're doing your week ahead reading, and for your week ahead reading we are using this is the 9th to the 20th to the 15th of September. We're using the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck, beautiful deck by Matt Hughes, okay, for your current self theme of the week. For your key goal, obstacle to overcome for the week, and also major accomplishment for the week, we use the Influence of the Angels Tarot by Jodie Beginski Barbesi, I think that's how you pronounce it. And also for the what to avoid, what to embrace, and where to find support, we use the Ancestors Path Tarot by Julia Couture-Watts. Brilliant. Angel Answers is your spiritual advice on that particular reading. For your final 20 card reading, 10 cards for work, 10 cards for love, we look at the Tarot Grand Lux by Ciro Marchetti, and advice cards for money and work, Angel of Abundance Oracle cards, advice cards for love, the Romance Angels cards, and also any further spiritual advice, the Answer deck. Okay, enjoy your reading. Hi Gemini, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. So this is from the 9th to the 15th of September 2019. Where has the year gone? I'm just like, you know, blink of an eye, it's gone again. So, but this is my favourite time of year. I love the lead up to kind of bonfire night and Halloween and, you know, Christmas time. It's all really good. So, yeah, that's my favourite time of year. Love it. And then Christmas is so cosy, and I prefer cold weather and stuff anyway. But anyway, yeah, we're going to do your reading. I'm going to have a look at your week ahead check-in. I'm on screen this week. From time to time I will pop up and be on the screen, because it's just as and when I kind of think, yeah, I'd really like to kind of like just connect with my subscribers. And yeah, we're going to do your weekly check-in, then we're going to kind of hone down the camera on the cards and do your work reading and also your love reading. So bear with me while we shuffle on the first reading. Okay, Gemini, here is your reading. So let's have a look. Who are you guys this week? You are, oh wow, the Eight of Wands. So you're very proactive this week, aren't you? Some of you guys are really setting the world alight. You're really being very proactive. You're being very active. You're getting out there. You're sending those messages. You're launching new creative ideas, you know, with the Eight of Wands energy. You're setting your intentions with the Eight of Wands energy. You're putting good vibes out into the world with the Eight of Wands energy. This is an amazing card, one of my favourite cards, because the Eight of Wands is all about advancement and movement and being proactive and active. So sometimes in the face of adversity, you need this card. Not even sometimes, all the time. You need this card, because this is the type of card that's going to give you that kick up the backside to go out there and do stuff. You know, it's the card that where, you know, if your business is failing, what can I do to move my business along? What can I do to literally re-energize it? Oh, I think I'll print some new pamphlets, or I think I'll do over my website, or I think I'll do this, or you know, I'm just giving you a few examples here, you know, of what this card can stand for. You know, I think I'll go out and I'll communicate with as many people as possible. I think I'll, you know, do more on my Instagram or more on my Facebook. I think I'll promote myself a little bit more. I'll get more creative, and I'll start kind of, you know, maybe I'll do some manifestation techniques. Maybe I'll kind of do a little bit for law of attraction stuff with the Eight of Wands energy. This is the card of movement, motivation and determination, and it talks about being driven. So you guys, in a nutshell, with the Eight of Wands energy, I think that this is a week where Gemini is being really, really driven, and I think that you are putting your energy out there in a really positive way. This is also, I think if you've been on a downer, Gemini, this is all about your energy starting to escalate, starting to move. You're building that energy with the Eight of Wands energy showing up here. You're raising your vibrations with the Eight of Wands energy here, and I'm seeing you guys really raising your vibrations this week, which is lovely. What is the theme of the week for you guys? It's the Two of Swords in the reverse, which is interesting. Is that right? Two of Swords reversed? Yeah, it is. It is. It's right. It was reversed. So it's the Two of Swords in the reverse is the theme of the week. And for me, the Two of Swords in the reverse is about taking that blindfold off and opening up And because for me with the Two of Swords in the reverse, when it's like this and this, it's literally like she's generally opening the gap up now. She's opening herself up to new ideas. And I think that you guys are opening yourself up to new ideas. I also feel that you're making peace with yourself as well, because this is about a truce. So when you've got the Two of Swords, it's all about kind of two ideas becoming one and starting to see things a little bit more clearer. If in the upright, the Two of Swords is all about blocking ourselves at times. It's about putting our guard up. It's about protecting ourselves from others. It's about not seeing things. Whenever I see a blindfold on a person they're not seeing, especially with the card in the upright, it's about protecting yourself from outside energies. And if you look at this card as well, whenever there's loads of water in a card, it talks about a lot of emotions, but this person's blocking out her emotions, and she's kind of just, this can also be the card, believe it or not, of arrogance. It's where you're just kind of like, oh, well, I don't care, I'm just blocking out my emotions about this, and I'm not thinking about what anybody else is thinking. I'm just gonna, this can be the card of kind of just ego and complete focus on the self. But I feel that this is a week about opening yourself up with the Two of Swords energy being reversed, and really just taking that blindfold off, because it's a time of being active and proactive with the Eight of Wands energy and putting new ideas out there and being really, really proactive, promoting yourself and just being really driven. And I feel that the only way that you're going to do that is by opening up your mind, opening yourself up probably to new ideas with the Two of Swords energy in the reverse. And also the Two of Swords in the reverse, it can mean to make a definitive decision, whereas in the upright you're faced between two decisions. This card in the reverse can mean, well, I make the decision now, with the Two of Swords in the reverse showing here. So I actually feel that you guys are opening up to new ideas and you're making some definitive decisions this week, Gemini. What is the goal for this week? The Ten of Coins. Some of you guys, it might be to make as much money as you possibly can this week. It might be to get yourself back into a stable and secure situation, showing here. For some of you guys, it might be to get a secure job with the Ten of Coins energy. But the goal is the Ten of Coins. And the Ten of Coins is, when you get tens, they represent completion and fulfillment of their suit. So this is about getting the most money or getting the most security that you possibly can with the Ten of Coins. What is the obstacle you need to overcome? Oh my God, you've got the Eight of Wands again. You've got the Eight of Wands again showing up here. And that's so the Eight of Wands is what you are, but you need to overcome the obstacle of the Eight of Wands as well. It's almost like if you don't jump on it, you miss it, because the Eight of Wands is fleeting energy as well. So that's what you need to overcome the obstacle of, the Eight of Wands energy. And this is what you are, which is interesting. You've got two different Eight of Wands, which is why I like using different decks, just to see what the general energies are and what's repeating itself in a reading. The Eight of Wands can also mean that things are up in the air. So I'm going to go with that meaning, because it would make sense for me to say, well, look, I know that you're driven this week, Gemini, and it's, you know, it's commendable. And some of you guys, it might be that you are opening yourself up to new ideas with the Two of Swords energy. It might be that with the Two of Swords, the theme of the week is doing things, whereas before there are certain things that you wouldn't do. You know, there were certain things that you said no to, that you closed your heart to. Well, it might be in the reverse. This is a week for opening your heart to alternatives and doing things in a different way. But, you know, it might be that the goal for the week is, well, it could be money orientated. I want to get myself into a stable situation again, a stable position, stable, secure position, especially financially, Ten of Coins energy. But it might be the obstacle you need to overcome is that there is a lot of things that are up in the air at the moment, or that these things are not going to ground themselves, because we've got the Ten of Coins here to show the grounded energy where your goal is, and your goal is to kind of, you know, get yourself into a more stable, secure situation with that Ten of Coins. But it might be, well, the obstacle you need to overcome is that this is a transitional phase, and, you know, this is not grounded energy. It's not like your Ten of Coins here. So even though your goal is, I want to make money, or as much money as I can, or, you know, I want to get myself into a stable, you know, position here, and I'm going to kind of be putting out all the guns there. I'm going to be doing everything I can to do this. And, you know, even if it means I'm going to have to open my heart to doing things that I didn't want to do, it might still be that the universe is saying to you, the obstacle is that it's commendable what you're doing, Gemini, but the obstacle might still be, but these things are still in transition. It's still in the transitional phase, and it's not ready yet to ground itself. So in other words, you're probably not going to fulfill or complete this as yet, because the energies have not grounded themselves yet with that Eight of Wands energy showing there. The And also how fast this moves as well. The obstacle that you need to overcome is all about things moving as fastly as you want them to, which might not be the case. And it just feels like the energy is not, because the wands represent energy as well. And this can be energy that's not grounded. So it might be the obstacle you need to overcome is that the energy that you're putting out there with that 8 of Wands energy this week, Gemini, well, if your goal is to, the energy you put out there is, I want to make a lot of money this week, or I want to get myself into a far more financially secure and stable situation, while the universe won't say, well, that's great, but the obstacle you need to overcome is the 8 of Wands, that the energy you're putting out there as an obstacle position isn't grounding itself as yet. So everything is still in fluctuation at the moment. Everything is still kind of, your energy has to meet. So the universe has to meet this energy that you put out there, Gemini. Okay, so basically the 8 of Wands is also about setting intentions. Okay, so some of you guys, it might be that you're in that place where you're setting those intentions with the 8 of Wands energy. You're opening up your heart to receiving, because in the upright she's not in the place of receiving at all. She's closed her heart. But it might be the 2 of Swords as well. You know, right now the theme of the week is about opening my heart to receiving those intentions that I set forth with the 8 of Wands. And the intention is that by the end of the week, some of you guys might be like, Universe, Spirit, I want to make X amount of money, 10 of coins. You know, but the universe might say, well, the obstacle is, Gemini, though you've set those intentions, it's going to take a little bit of time for the universe to ground that intention with this 8 of Wands being your obstacle position. So it might not be that the amount of money you want to make, for example, this week comes to you. It might come to you next week or the week after. What could you be accomplishing, though? The Page of Swords, new ideas, though. Page of Swords, you could be accomplishing some new ideas, or maybe what you're accomplishing is learning something new with the Page of Swords energy, or setting you, because the Page of Swords for me isn't really an accomplishment card. If it's in a good position, it's all about new ideas and putting those new ideas out there with the Page of Swords energy, initiating those new ideas. What do you need to avoid? Getting worried, getting anxious, 9 of Swords, because anxiety isn't going to help. Gemini, it's just not going to help. And with the 9 of Swords, you know, can you see how all the swords are on her head? So getting inside your head and getting like, oh my God, you know, I put this intention out this week with the 8 of Wands. You know, that the universe brings me a whole heap of money this week with the 10 of coins. You know, oh my God, I've put all this intention out and it still hasn't arrived because it's still in transit. The energy still hasn't grounded itself. What's going on? And oh my God, I'm so worried about this. And the universe will say, well, look, you just need to avoid worrying about it, because you've just got to go with the flow and you've just got to trust. You know, what do you need to embrace? The Ace of Cups, 2 cards came out for this, and the 3 of Coins. I think you need to embrace the need to open your heart to the 3 of Coins. Maybe you guys need to open your heart to working with someone. Maybe whatever you're trying to achieve, it's going to involve other people. Maybe you need to get other people involved, because the Ace of Cups is all about opening up of the heart, and the 3 of Coins can be to working with other people, or to working with people, or to working within a team. So maybe if this is about achieving something in terms of getting a whole heap of money, maybe some of you guys need to kind of focus on maybe working with people in order to make that money, or, you know, to accomplish something. But I think that you need to open your heart to working with others, probably. And where can you go for support, Gemini, if you need it? 8 of Coins. I think that you need to go to people that you work with, or people that you've worked, you know, that you've kind of worked on projects with, or people who have been kind of working on your behalf, or maybe this is going to somebody within work or something like that, because it's the 8 of Coins energy showing here. So the 8 of Coins is all about hard work and focus, but usually this is the working card. So maybe this is somebody that you work with, or somebody that you've worked with. Maybe you can go to support from them with the 8 of Coins energy. Okay, guys, we're going to hone the camera down on your reading, and we're going to show you the layout, and then we're going to go to your work and your love reading. Bear with me. Okay, Gemini, so we've got your layout down, and let's have a look. So you are the 8 of Wands this week, which is lovely. You're ambitious, you're motivated, you're driven, you're setting those intentions with the 8 of Wands energy, you're full of energy, putting new ideas out there with the 8 of Wands, making those phone calls, you know, sending those resumes off, that type of thing. I think a lot of this is to do with setting intentions, just judging by the way that the reading looks. I think that a lot of you guys are probably setting a few intentions this week. The theme of the week is about doing something different in a different way. And the Two of Swords in the upright, it's about closing our hearts. We don't want to know. She doesn't want to know. You know, everything you say to this lady when she's like this, she's like, nope, 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 not interested. Because she isn't. Because she's closed her heart to every idea, to every type of, you know, intervention, to every type of piece of support or help. She's closed her heart to it. She's her own worst enemies at times, this Two of Swords is, you know. But in the reverse, this is somebody who's now opening their heart. This is somebody who is starting to see things clearly. This is somebody who's making some definitive decisions with the Two of Swords in the reverse. And I think that this is a week, in a way, with the Two of Swords in the reverse, for doing things that you never would have done before, that you previously closed your heart to. Now it's saying, actually, I think I might try that, or I think I might look at that. You know, because your intention, your goal intention for the week is to make money, probably with the Ten of Coins, to make the most money that you can, or to get yourself in a very secure situation. But you need to overcome the obstacle that if this is you setting an intention, Gemini, this intention is not grounded itself as yet. It might be that the universe is waiting for the right opportunity for you to make this money here. Because remember, if this is anything to do with the law of attraction, this is definitely a law of attraction card, Gemini. With the Eight of Wands energy, it's all about those intentions still being there. The Eight of Wands is not particularly a grounded card. You need a pentacle to ground that card, because this is energies are still kind of going through the sky. They're still going up in the air. So the obstacle you might need to overcome is that whilst you've set the intention with the Eight of Wands here, the obstacle with this Eight of Wands is while those intentions are still up in the air. The universe needs something to hook that intention onto. So if your goal is to make a load of money, it might be while the universe says, okay, well, we need to find Gemini a new job then, or we need to find Gemini a new venture or something that Gemini could make a new, you know, a new amount of cash in. And it might be that, you know, what you could be accomplishing therefore is at least you have initiated and set forth some new ideas into motion, which is nice with that page. Avoid worrying with the Nine of Swords. It's not going to get you anywhere. If, you know, if this thing doesn't manifest by the end of the week, avoid doing that. All right, because just know that this intention that you've set here with this Eight of Wands, it's still kind of in orbit. The universe is still working on it. Behind the scenes, the angels and the universe are working to ground this energy, to find you an opportunity in which you can get this. If it doesn't come by the end of the week, it's not saying it's not going to happen. It's just saying that the universe is working on an opportunity for it to manifest into your existence. You could embrace possibly opening your heart to working with others. Three of Coins. Three of Coins is usually working and developing things with others, and the Ace of Cups is opening your heart. So maybe you need to embrace the need to open your heart, Ace of Cups energy, to working with others, to working on developing and sharing work and plans and projects going forward, especially if you're looking to do this, because the universe isn't just going to do it for you. The universe wants you to take an active part in it as well. It's all very well and good to set an intention, but you really need to be taking the action so that the universe can help you match you to whatever it needs to ground this Eight of Wands into, so the actual money or, you know, the security starts to manifest and you start to enjoy the physical experience of that. If you need advice, go to someone you work with, or go to someone who you've worked with, or somebody who you can work with on, you know, on a plan or on a project or something like that with the Eight of Coins. Okay, let's have a look at what the spiritual advice is for you, Gemini. So, Universe Spirit, show me what is the spiritual advice you have for Gemini for the week. 9th to the 15th of September 2019. What's the spiritual advice? Okay, I just pull the cards until, so it says within the next few months, okay, there will be helpful people around you, okay? So within the next few months, Gemini, there's going to be helpful people, but you need to ask for help from these people, okay? And also, you need to listen to your intuition, okay? So also, Gemini, listen to your intuition, okay? Okay, and you need to let go, all right? Let go, and yes, there is no need to worry. Okay, so the angel's advice is within the next few months there's going to be some helpful people around you, Gemini, but you need to ask for their help, all right? You need to literally go out there. And that's why I'm saying that maybe here with the Ace of Cups and the Three of Coins, you need to open your heart to getting help or to working with others in terms of manifesting this security that you're looking for, because the universe is working on this. The energy that you put out with the Eight of Wands is not yet grounded with that Eight of Wands in your obstacle position. The universe is working towards bringing that towards something physical that can help you manifest this, but you need to play your part as well. The universe is also saying listen to your intuition, Gemini, and let go, okay? Because yes, there is absolutely no need to worry, all right? Okay, that's your week ahead reading. We're going to quickly do your work and your love reading. Please bear with me. Okay, Gemini, this is your work reading. Let's have a look what we can see. Eight of Wands, good news in terms of work. You keep getting this Eight of Wands around you, which is really good. And now through this particular deck. Oh, no, hang on. Is that right? No, it's reversed. I do apologise. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Eight of Wands is reversed here. Okay, so the Eight of Wands reversed can mean that there are delays in news coming through, and it might be in work that there are delays in information, news, emails, that type of thing coming through. It might be that there is some slow energy around work for things developing, things manifesting. Eight of Wands. Five of Coins. Okay, so this is also a financial reading, so there might be there's something financial here that's not great with the Five of Coins, because this can reference financial poverty. So it might be that there's slow energy coming through, slow movement, no news or very little emails or news coming through, and maybe this is resulting in financial issues with the Five of Coins showing here. Hopefully this is so. Queen of Swords. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is all about ideas. Queen of Swords is direct communication. So maybe you need to directly communicate with somebody who can help. Because the Five of Coins isn't just about financial poverty. This is also about help, receiving help as well. So potentially you need to communicate directly. It could be with somebody who can help, especially if those messages aren't coming through, especially if you're applying for jobs and you're finding that there's a delay or there's slow movement in getting work with that Eight of Wands in a reverse. Because Eight of Wands in a reverse is no messages, everything moving really slowly. Maybe you need to directly communicate. This can be you with somebody who can help with that Five of Coins energy showing there. You've got an Empress card showing here, which is really nice. So this is all about abundance and prosperity with the Empress energy, growth. So maybe you need to directly communicate with somebody who can help you to grow with the Empress energy showing here. Yeah, Empress and the Four of Wands. I think that you need to directly communicate with somebody who can help you, the Five of Coins energy showing here, to grow and prosper with that Four of Wands and the Empress energy. All right, so I feel that you need to, in terms of a work situation, you need to, directly communicate with somebody who can help you, the Five of Coins energy, to grow and prosper with with the Empress and the Four of Wands. Okay, you're definitely going to need some help because that Eight of Wands is reversed. Okay, so you're definitely going to need some help from someone. Okay, so if you find that you've been applying for jobs online and nothing's coming through, maybe you need to go to an employment agency. Maybe you need to directly communicate with an employment person. Employment agencies can help, the Five of Coins energy. They can help you to grow and prosper, with these cards here. So maybe you just need to go to someone who can really help you, to push you along and to help you, grow and prosper and that type of thing. Let's have a look at the next one. So the Ten of Cups. So Ten of Cups is happiness, fulfillment. So somebody who can help you fulfill as well with that Ten of Cups energy. Page of Swords, an idea perhaps. How can somebody help you to fulfill an idea? Page of Swords is new ideas. So this could be you're running your own business, for example, and things aren't going that well. Maybe you can directly communicate with somebody who can help you, the Five of Coins energy, to grow. Okay, Four of Wands and that Empress energy, to grow, for example, to nurture. This could be new ideas or a new project. Maybe you need to ask for help for someone who can help you to grow and prosper or to grow a new project. Someone who can help you to fulfill a new idea that you have with this Page of Swords energy showing up here. Seven of Wands, maybe you need to ask for help from someone who can help you to get back on top again. Seven of Wands means to get back on top, okay. Eight of Coins, but this is going to take planning. Hard work and planning with the Eight of Coins, Gemini, if you want to achieve the goal with the world. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is kind of like a storyboard. And when we do tarot, we can just, it doesn't take any, if you want to learn tarot, just learn to read the cards like a storyboard. What I'm seeing here is that there is a lack of news. There's a lack of movement happening in terms of career. So if you've been going out and looking for jobs, you might not be hearing back from anyone. All right, there might be delays or people just aren't getting back to you or you just haven't got the job, whatever the case might be. But the Queen of Swords being you, the Queen of Swords is the direct communicator. So, and the Five of Coins can be help, somebody who can help you. So to me, it would make sense. And if you're finding that there is a very slow energy around your career, this week would be a good week to directly communicate with someone who can help you. Okay, maybe this is a woman who runs an agency, for example. Maybe she runs a creative agency. Maybe you need to directly communicate with a woman here, an Empress, somebody who runs her own business who can directly help you. Or this is communicating with somebody who can help you to grow your projects or your business or whatever the case might be. This is also asking someone to help you to fulfill. Remember, the Ten of Cups is all about fulfillment. To fulfill, this is new ideas, a new idea that you have. Maybe this idea is going to help you get back on top again in terms of your career, whatever the case might be. But this is going to take a lot of hard work and study, Gemini, if you want to achieve the goal with the world. Okay, that's your work reading. We're going to get on with your love reading. Bear with me. Okay, Gemini, so this is your love reading. Let's have a look at what we can see for love. Oh, nice. King of Cups. You could have a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian, male or female around you. Well, this is just somebody that really loves you. Oh, nice. Oh, lovely. I'm seeing happiness in love here with, and this looks like a soulmate to me. You've got that Ten of Cups and the King of Cups. This is lovely. This is happiness. This is fulfillment in love with a, what was that other card then? Did we get the Ten of Cups? What was the other card? Did I read that card right? I'm not sure. I just looked at your work reading, and that Ten of Cups that I was reading didn't look like the Ten of Cups. Oh my God, please don't tell me that I read that other card wrong. Because I just saw a card that I read for your other reading, for your work reading, and it looked like a Ten of Cups. But this Ten of Cups, this is the Ten of Cups. And I'm wondering if I read the other card wrong. I'm hoping I didn't. It might have been a Seven of Cups, therefore. It might have been that there were lots of choices. Right, I should have read that probably. That's annoying. I can't change the reading now anyway, but I'll have to change it when I write it down, because I'm sure that I read something wrong on that other reading. For your work reading, the card that I just read for the Ten of Cups looks vastly different from this one. So I think that I was just kind of getting into it and thinking, sorry, I'll have to put something down here, there, on the notes. It was definitely, I think, a Seven of Cups that I read into. Okay, never mind. We can't talk about that right now. I'll have to change it when I do the edit. Okay. Yeah, so there's somebody here you're finding a lot of happiness and fulfillment here with this individual. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is success and certainty for me, okay? I don't read this as a bad card unless it's aspected badly. So I'm seeing a lot of success and certainty with this individual here. It almost feels like this person's your soulmate showing up here. Oh no, there's a Ten of Swords though. I do feel there's somebody here that you're happy with, but I think it's becoming clearer with this Ace of Swords energy that there are some really big problems within the relationship with that Ten of Swords. And I think it's becoming clear that some of you guys are feeling kind of trapped, probably, because this particular Ten of Swords on the Ciro Marchetti deck, Gemini, talks about somebody who feels like a victim, okay? So this card, instead of there being knives in the man's back, they're around him and he's in victim mode. So I think it's becoming clearer that some of you guys do feel trapped. It reminds me of the Eight of Swords, this particular Ten of Swords. Oh, you've got the Three of Swords energy showing here. So painful ending is the Ten of Swords energy. There's a lot of pain, okay? A lot of mental pain happening here, and hurt with the Three of Swords energy. I don't know whether you've been betrayed. You could have been with the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. There might be with the Ace of Swords, because the Ace of Swords is clarity. So it might be becoming clearly. Maybe you've been betrayed. Third party, Three of Swords. Okay, you've got happiness with someone, but it's almost like it's becoming clearer that some of you guys have been betrayed within a relationship, especially if we get another Queen. I think somebody's hiding something here, the Eight of Swords. You got a lot of sword cards. This isn't great. Sorry, it's not. Too many swords. Too many swords represent struggles and inner fights. And also this can be secrecy as well. So though I see happiness with an individual, I feel with the Eight of Swords energy, there might be some frustration and secrecy with the Eight of Swords energy. But I think that this is becoming clear that maybe some of you guys have been betrayed in a relationship here. Three of Swords is hurt and pain, and so is the Ten of Swords. But that combination can also indicate betrayal within a relationship. Third party, especially if we get another person. However, you guys are having strength showing up here. Some of you guys are putting up with this, I think. And some of you guys are having faith, I think, with the strength energy, that this will come to a close with the death energy. I think that you're having faith that this is going to end with the death energy showing up here. Ace of Wands, the romance, the attraction is going to come through again. It's going to set alight again. Ace of Wands energy. Emperor showing up here. So the Emperor is all about boundaries and protection with the Emperor energy. This is all about building boundaries though. So the Ace of Wands. The Emperor can be the person, but I see this as being the person here, showing up here. I don't know whether you've done something with an Emperor or this person's done something with an Emperor, for example. But it's usually a lot of women watch these readings, and a lot of them are heterosexual, I think. The Ace of Wands and the Emperor, this, to me, I've never seen this combination before. But the Ace of Wands looks to me like strong masculine energy in this energy here. This can also be something sexual, and we do have a Three of Swords and the Emperor energy here showing up here. I don't know whether this person here is done something. Maybe there's been a third party with this Emperor energy, because Emperors can show us cheats in readings as well, especially when you've got third parties, and then you've got that Ace of Wands sitting there, which is sex, basically. So, and then you've got the Eight of Swords, which is somebody who's not talking, secrecy. So I just get the impression that you guys have a nice relationship with someone, but I feel that you have your strong intuition. I think this Ace of Swords is a strong intuition that this person is hiding some information. Okay, I think this is strong intuition, because the Ace of Swords is also the mind, it's your intuition. Though you're happy with the partner here, I think, Gemini, there is strong intuition that somebody is keeping secrets showing up here. Okay, and I feel that this secret could be that they've betrayed you. I think there might be a third party, sexual, a sexual connection, a sexual interlude with a third party showing up here. They've betrayed you, sex with a third party, I would say here. The Death card showing up here though. So there's an ending showing up here to boundaries, I think, with this Emperor energy showing up here. An ending to boundaries. It's almost like somebody, it feels like to me in these energies here, somebody crossed the line. It's almost like somebody crossed the line. Sex, Ace of Wands, third party, sex, Ace of Wands, third party, betrayal, crossing the line, an end of boundaries. So what I'm getting from this reading, Gemini, is that I think that you had or you have a really lovely relationship with someone, but it's almost like your strength, intuition, Ace of Swords, and also the Ace of Wands is intuition as well. So strong intuition that somebody is hiding a secret. Ace of Swords means verbally hiding a secret. Strong intuition is telling you that this person here is hiding a secret. I think the Emperor energy and the Death, I think this person's changed. Change of status as well. Change of status. Could be something online. I'm wondering if this is someone who, this could also, I just get the impression you discovered something online. You discovered that this person was probably passing themselves off as being single when they're with you. Because this is the status card of the Emperor and this is the change. So it's almost like there's been a change of status here showing up. And it's almost like, what's that? And there's a discovery card as well with the Ace of Swords. It might be that you found out that this person changed their status. So Ace of Swords, Death, and the Emperor. You found out this person changed their status. Okay, and what you might have found out from that is that this person might have been Ace of Wands and third party. So it could have been sleeping with other people here, betraying you, sleeping with other people. Ace of Wands and the Three of Swords energy showing there. And I feel that you're strong. This is your strong intuition as well. But I think the strong intuition is because you might have discovered with the Ace of Swords that somebody changed their status. So this person could have gone from being with you, but on maybe some form of, some form of internet thing. They come across as single. So they might be putting themselves out as single when they're actually with you. That's what my intuition is telling me. We'll do this again. There's somebody here that you have or had a really lovely relationship with. But I feel that you discovered the Ace of Swords, that they have changed their status. The Ace of Wands can be online. So this person changed their status online. Okay, and what you've discovered is this person's betrayed you. Probably third party sex with other people potentially. I think that your strong intuition, and also this person's not telling you stuff. So happy relationship with someone, but you've discovered, number one, Ace of Swords, that this person's been hiding secrets. You've also discovered that this person's probably changed their name online. They've changed their status. They've gone from being kind of with you to being single. And you've discovered this probably online, okay? And And you're strong. But I think this energy here with the Ace of Wands and the Three of Swords is that this is not proved. I think your strong intuition, though, is telling you they're sleeping with others. So if we quickly do this reading again, Gemini, just so we get it down pat, I think you've been happy with someone, you had a nice relationship with someone, or you were happy with them, okay? And I feel that what's happened here is that though there was happiness within this relationship, you discovered, because this is all about a discovery with the Ace of Swords, you discovered that this person changed their status online. I think so. You might have just gone into their Facebook and you saw that they're putting themselves down as single when they're with you, that type of thing, okay? And because of that, and also this person's been really quiet as well with the Eight of Swords. So not only does your strong intuition tell you that this person's possibly been betraying you and having sex with others, potentially, but also your strong intuition is that this person's keeping secrets. So though you were happy with this person, your strong intuition tells you this person's been keeping secrets from me because I discovered online that this person changed their status. And therefore, my strong intuition is telling me that they're probably having an affair with other people and they've been, the deepest betrayal, they've been betraying me. So there's a lot here, I know, to grasp on that, Gemini, but I feel that somebody around you has been less than honest. And I think you've discovered this. And I think that part of the way you've discovered that they've lied to you because you've discovered it online. You've probably just discovered them checking out other people online. But the other thing is that because of that, your strong intuition is that they've probably been sleeping with other people, and also what you suspected is that they were probably keeping a lot of secrets from you, because this is the secrecy card as well with the Eight of Swords, and your strong intuition is that they're keeping secrets from you, probably because you discovered that they've changed their status online. So therefore your strong intuition also tells you they've betrayed me, they've been sleeping with other people, probably, that type of thing. Okay, let's have a quick look at your advice on the reading, guys. So romantic advice. What's the romantic advice you have for this Gemini reading in one card? What's the advice you have for Gemini romantically? The advice is, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so despite whatever's going on, it's safe for you to love. Okay. The other advice is work and finance. What advice do you have for work and finance for Gemini? What advice do you have going forward for the week for work and finance for Gemini? Pay yourself first. Okay. So make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Okay. And finally, we're going to get the 3-card reading from the answer deck. 3 cards through the answer deck, please. What advice do you have for Gemini? 3 cards through the answer deck. Okay. So firstly, Gemini, there's a storm, I'm afraid. You had this last week, a storm. You had that in your reading last week. And bad news. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Hopefully there's going to be a better card afterwards. So there's a storm and some bad news. Sorry, guys. From a dark-haired man coming. All right. So there's a storm and some bad news coming, Gemini, from a dark-haired man. All right. That's what the cards are saying this week. Sorry, you had that last week, actually, which was interesting. The storm card. But yeah, storm, bad news from a dark-haired man coming. What can Gemini do about this? This resonates with Gemini. What can they do about this in 1 to 2 cards? You can battle it. You can battle it. You can battle against it, Gemini. Okay. Friend. Okay. Maybe battle with a friend, but you can battle until you agree. Maybe you need to stand your ground, I think, with this battle card until you agree. To find a resolution, I would say, with that friend card there. So stand your ground until you find a resolution. All right, with the friend energy showing up there. Okay. Okay, that's your reading, guys. If you'd like to order a private reading, you can just go to the comment section below, click on the link, and you'll find my website details there. Also on my website is your September love reading, so you can check that out if you fancy checking that out. And that's it. Take care, guys. Bye bye.